DJ, you go crazy.
DJUTV, let them know who we got in the building.
It's your boy G.I. Joe, point live from the Department of Corrections, man. What's the word?
G.I. Joe, what you on, gang?
I ain't no shit chilling, man. Ready to touch down out to see what that freedom like.
Man, I heard you coming home soon.
Yeah, I'm definitely on my way up out of this month. I can't wait.
For sure, man. Let the folks know exactly where you calling from right now, bro.
Man, I'm calling from Illinois, Department of Corrections, Illinois Rivers right now.
Word. And how long you been in there?
Shit, I've just been in Illinois Rivers for 2 years, but I've been gone 7.
Okay. We been gone 7 years total.
Yeah.
Okay. And you mind telling us what charge you caught that led you to having, to do 7 years?
Yeah, I had caught a couple gun charges, had an armed robbery charge, and attempt murder charge.
Word. So you was sentenced at like 14 years?
Yeah, 14 years at city. I had to do 7.
Okay. Now, G.I. Joe, we know you as one of the Chirac drill legends, K.I. Like you her blood brother, her real brother, correct?
Yeah, that's my twin. Like we is fraternal twins. We was born on the same day. I came out a minute before she did. We real twins.
Word. Cause you know, a lot of the fans, they think FBG Butta, you know what I'm saying, K.I. brother. They think they twins, but we talking to K.I. real brother right now, G.I. Joe.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, a lot of them like outsiders thought that. You see, if they look alike, everybody thought that. But Butta, no, and everybody else that grew up around us know that I'm a real twin. You feel me?
Yeah. Tell us where you from, bro.
I'm from 63rd in St. Lawrence. I'm from STL, man. One of STL finest.
So when the rap song say we not from 63rd, you are from that 63rd.
For sure. Represent 63rd, the real 63rd.
Word. And can you kind of tell us what it was like for you growing up on 63rd?
Shit, like, honestly, growing up, a lot of shit was fun, you feel me? Like, back in the days, growing up in 08, 07 and shit like that, like, it used to be fun when it came down, like, gang banging, we was fighting and shit. But, like, shit really got out of hand, and when guns and shit got involved, shit got real. Started dying out there, like, shit was hard. Like, it was either, like, jumping and shit, or, you feel me, or either get killed or stay in the crib, like, shit, that's just what it was. Like, it was hard, though, shit, but we had to survive through that shit and, like, come up, like, by any means and make a way out, shit.
Word. And around what age would you say, it started getting like that, for yourself?
Shit, at the age 13, that's how old I was when Tooka died. When I seen Tooka die, I watched him get killed right there on 63rd. Like, after that, it was like the turning point, Like, I was a soldier at the time, seeing shit like that, that shit was traumatizing, I was in the streets, man, but I wasn't deep in. But when I seen that, I feel like that's what changed me to hop on that shit deeper, and that's, like, what changed the whole hood, like, After Tooka died, like, that was the turning point of, like, war. Like, it was on. It was up there, like, with anybody and everybody,
Word. So you say you were actually there when Tooka passed away. Like, you seen it with your own 2 eyes. You was on site when.
Yeah, I seen it with my own 2 eyes. I watched, like, we was in, like, arms linked away from each other, and I watched him die.
Meaning, like, you could have got hit if you was just a little bit more to the right or to the left or to the left?
I mean, like, I was close to the point where if the nigga wanted to shoot me, he could have, But I guess by the grace of God, he didn't want to, because he could have killed all of us right there. But, I guess he was just on bro, like, like it was personal type shit,
Yeah. And like you said, that was obviously a traumatic moment. You know what I'm saying? Tell us how that changed you mentally, as far as, carrying yourself as a young man out here in these Chicago streets.
Shit, it just really opened my eyes up to, like, what life could be for a motherfucker like death. Like, how shit easy happen. Like, how shit easy can turn. Like you hanging out with your friends and shit, death can be right there, you know. Oh, my eyes up, so like, man, what I want to do, you know, like I had to like jump in that shit. That's what made me jump in that shit. Like, man, like that's what I wanted, you know. Like, and I feel like growing up where I grew up, shit, coming from where I come from, like that was the only option was to jump in that shit, you know. That's how STL started. That shit. A lot of people think STL stands for like St. Lawrence and shit. No, that ain't. That's just the street. STL stands for shoot to live, because I feel like that's what we got to do to survive. Shoot to live.
Word. Shoot to live. STL. So, you know, right now, bro, it's a lot of videos being released from inside of jail. A lot of videos with King Von, a lot of videos with FBG Butta, a lot of videos with Lil J. You're familiar with all three guys, correct?
Yeah, for sure.
Which of the three were you closer to growing up?
Shit, really like Butter, like back in them days, you know, because he was like family, you know. Like I looked at him like his brother. My mom looked at him like a son. Like I looked at his mama like a mama. Like we was close, you know. Back in the day, we was locked in, you know. Like, you know, so growing up, you know, that was bro, you know. Like obviously, like shit changed, you know. Them times passed, you know. But as shit came along, shit, that was like my brother too, you know. His mama, shit, and like that was like my OG. Like, you know, I used to live with like basically like stay with them because I used to be at their crib every day. I had clothes and stuff that like, you feel me? That's like her kids was like my brothers and sisters, like, you know, like I still talk to her to this day, doing the everyday shit. So that's just what it was. But that was the closest motherfucker, like, you know, that was blood.
So you say you still be keeping in touch with Mama Duck?
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up, bro. So when FBG Butta just went viral this past week, man, you know, he was, you know, telling the police about a fight him and Lil J, you know, were getting into. And you know, Butta has had snitching allegations on his name in the media a lot lately. Is that something you're aware of?
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely aware of it.
And what are your thoughts on those?
I think shit. I think he bogus. He knew he bogus. Everybody else know he bogus. You know, like where we come from, we don't tolerate like being a rat or snitching any kind of way. You know, he knew what he signed up. You know, when you sign up for this street shit, you know, niggas know that shit come with death or imprisonment, like at any given time. So you can't like snitch on a motherfucker for the same shit that you was doing in the trenches before. You know, like that shit that's off limits. You know, like he bogus. You know, like it ain't right. Like he know he bogus, man. That shit ain't right.
Word. On the inside, bro, is there a lot of you know, real tough guys in there messing with Geechees? Cause that's what we see going on with Lil J right now. Is that a common thing or?
Like I ain't gonna lie, like most of the time, niggas be having a lot of shit like having sex that going on, all the tough niggas and niggas that's like that. All like niggas that's them niggas and niggas that's tough niggas always got their name and shit like that or snitching or something. You feel me? Like, you know, it's be the ones that be them niggas, you know? Like, but shit ain't up to me to judge them on their life or how they want to live it, you feel me? Like, but shit, that'd be the main niggas that be with either telling or with that other shit, you know? Like, the niggas that niggas look up to niggas that's some niggas, you know? That's just shit. It's definitely a trend nowadays.
Word. Man, talk to us about the 7 years, man, that you've spent away, man, because we know you're coming home soon. Can you tell us the most valuable lesson you've learned within the past 7 years you've spent incarcerated?
Shit, the most valuable lesson I learned, shit, is just, you know, you will learn a lot on when you come to jail, like who real and who not, who love you and who don't, who gonna be there for you when your back against the wall, you know. And I get to, you know, when you in jail, you ain't got shit like time but to think about life, you know, and what you want to do when you do get out if you got a chance and blessed to get out. So I just feel like, you know, it was a blessing in disguise that I, you feel me, came from under this shit, you know. Even though I was part of life, as soon as I came from under, I got another chance to get out there and get my freedom. But I learned a lot of shit about niggas out there and just people in general and what I want to do with my life, and just, you know, made me just think, open my eyes up to everything. Made me see life from a different perspective.
Word. And seeing as though you are coming home in December, man, that's just 5 months away. You know, what are some things you're looking forward to when you touch down?
Honestly, like, you know, like I ain't like right now I ain't no rapper, but I really want to hop into it, like to see see what's to that rapping style, you know, see if I can text some money out, because I feel like a lot of niggas out there, you know, just out there rapping, saying shit, you know, niggas that's imposters, you know, rapping about life that they never live and shit, you know, like, and I feel like, you know, I can jump in that shit and be a part of, you know, and check some ends out that shit, you know.
Word. So you'll get
So I'm gonna see what's to that.
okay, you gonna get rapping a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, for sure. Man, tell us some you say Illinois River. How far is that away from Chicago?
Like an hour and a half.
Okay. So like what's like the living conditions for you right now? You sleep in a dorm, a 2-man cell, or 1-man cell, like, you know, okay.
It's a 2-man cell. They got all cells down here.
All cells?
Yeah.
And what
but
they
it's been down here so far, shit, everything, shit, somewhat normal, you know.
what they be feeding y'all in there?
Shit, most of the time if you bullshit, you know, but if you having their days, they be having their good shit like chicken, you know, and burgers and fries and shit like that. But other than that, you know, they be having a little bullshit like shit. Sometimes you can't even tell what the fuck it is, but you know.
Word. And can you share with us like some things that you like to do, you know, some hobbies, some interests you got that help pass time?
Shit, really, I be working out, listening to music, you know. But I'm still trying to, you know, come up on like hobbies and shit, you know, shit like I ain't done in life before. Like, you know, I just want to experience a whole lot of shit. You mean, like, just when it comes down to sports, I be hooping and shit, you know.
Word.
I be going to the gym, playing ball, doing shit like that. But them like the hobbies I do when I'm in here.
Who you be listening to, bro?
I be NBA Youngboy, No Cap. Shit, I be with Lil Baby, Lil Papa, Rod Wave, Lucci. Shit, long list of motherfuckers I feel like that's out there going crazy, you know.
Man, they say Kodak Black and Tekashi 6ix9ine got a song coming out together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I want to know how that happened.
Right. The streets ain't expect that. Streets ain't expect that link up.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely awkward. I don't know how that came about. Probably, you know, had something to do with some ends, most likely.
Hey, so you think 2023 rats getting passed now?
You say 2023 what?
I say it's rats they giving rats passes now?
For sure, it definitely ain't like how the old days used to be. Like niggas just snitched on niggas and got niggas 60 years and come around and still be in the hood and shit. Like I don't know, it's like niggas like harboring snitches or like just let it like making it like okay when that shit is okay because ain't nothing happening to them niggas. Them niggas coming around, them niggas snitching them niggas, getting niggas life like closed and cold cases and shit like that, solving murders for the police and shit like. And they like still coming around and being who they be. Like they getting more clout because they snitching. Like that shit just awkward when it comes down to the streets. Period. That shit wicked and weird out there. The streets ain't the streets no more. That shit, I don't know what it is.
Man, talk to us about your sister K.I., man. One of the Chicago drill legends. What's one of your most favorite memories with your sister?
One of my favorite memories is the last birthday we had together. That was in 2013, you know, but
you have 1 minute left.
Just in general, shit, it's just like, you know, she's just a lovable person. You know, she make everybody laugh. She's just fun to be around, you know, she bring my up.
Man, before we get up out of here, bro, you got a message that you can leave for the youth?
Yeah, man, I just want to tell them shorties out there, man, that street shit ain't what it is, you know, just keep y'all head up out there, you know, like, but y'all gonna have to figure shit out for yourselves and, like, see shit for what it is, but that shit ain't gonna lead to shit, but definitely in jail, the way that shit set up, man, you gotta worry about your own homies trying to kill you, the ops, the police, like, that shit just weird out there, so, man, I don't, you know, I'm talking from experience, I've been through this shit, like, that's what it is, though, but, you know, it is what it is.
All right, G.I. Joe, we appreciate you, gang.
Yeah, for sure.
Love, bro. See you when you get home.
Yeah, you know that.
For sure.
DJ, you go crazy.